Good morning, friends. We welcome to you to the channel Legal Breeze, which gives you a complete update, constitutional, legal, and GK related aspects to you for the purpose of enabling you to prepare various competitive exams. Today, we are going to discuss an important topic known as rat hole mining and its impact on ecology, its legal validity. First, let us discuss what is this concept of rat hole mining, where it is being practiced or where it is the practice being prevailing over there, what is its impact on ecology, whether it is legally valid or not. These are the few things which we will be discussing. This topic will be very helpful to you, those who are preparing for UPSC, particularly in GS, environmental and ecology. Probably it comes under paper 2, I assume, and for the prelims also. Apart from that, those who pursue a career as environmental lawyers and environmental engineering, for them also it would be useful. Right, let us come back to the topic. Generally, this practice is being followed only in the coal mining. We can identify the coal deposits in India into three categories. Some people classify into four. What is this three? It depends upon the coal belt. Central India and Central West India, like you have Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, and some extent it is also available in the Northeast. Besides which, it is also available in the form of lignite, such as in Tamil Nadu and few other states. But this practice, the rat hole mining practice, is used only in Northeast, particularly in Meghalaya. Why this practice is used? Because Meghalaya, you all know, it is coming under the 6th schedule state. That is not the reason, but there is a scientific reason. It is full of hills. So it is not possible to practice what people calling it open cave system. There you can deploy the heavy machineries and you can extract the coal. But this practice is being followed in rest of the India because there the regions are terrain, land based, and the heavy machineries can be deployed, so no problem happens. Whereas since it is fully of hilly region, this Meghalaya, this practice is not possible. And the coal deposits also what they call it lightweight coal. So you cannot use the heavy machinery. Therefore, what people are following it, there is something called rat hole mining practice. நம்ம தமிழில் சொல்லணும்னா எலி வலை மாதிரி. So people put this rat hole, a small type of hole, where people can enter into that. Generally, they encourage children to enter into that and they can manually pick the coal, and that is how the operation is done. But this is causing huge impact on the ecology because this is not a scientific, this is unsustainable mining. You all should remember, we recently had a mining policy which promotes sustainable mining practice only. Not only that, the Mines and Mineral Act also strongly supports only the sustainable mining practices. This is not only sustainable mining, this is unscientific, illegal. So it causes lot of problems. Particularly, it creates huge water pollution in and around the areas where this coal mining practice is being followed. So that is a very unfortunate tendency. The environmental activists as well as human rights experts have brought a suit against all these practices, against the state of Meghalaya in the NGT. NGT has not only ruled that this is illegal, they also imposed heavy damages upon the state of Meghalaya to contribute to the Central Groundwater Board, Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB. So that is very important. And the case gone appeal to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court also has upheld. In consequence of this, the Meghalaya state has been mandated to pay at least rupees 100 crores to the Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB, because This is in violation of the rule given by the NGT. Please, you should remember, these damages are being enforced on the principle called polluter pay principle. Since this state has failed to control this illegal mining, the state is bound to do all these things to make good, to restore the environmental degradation this rat hole mining practice has caused. And it should be remembered, major corporate will not be willing to come forward in investing in this sort of mines because it is not viable as it is being done in the rest of the country is concerned. Therefore, this illegal mining keeps going, and often people used to say this is helping to the tribal livelihood, something like that. Since it is being the sixth scheduled state, ownership gets with the tribal, so it is not safe for the other corporate also to invest. So people need to make a holistic study to balance the livelihood of tribes without affecting the environment and ecology. After all, environment and ecology is going to support everybody's life, including the tribal's life. So tribals have to be empowered, tribe people have to be educated. That is in their own interest. This practice should be stopped, and alternate livelihood shall be given to these tribes using this compensation given by this Supreme Court of India is concerned. We hope the good sense will prevail over upon the respective stakeholders, and any clarifications, comments if you require, please put it in the comments box. We will like to answer you. Before I conclude, I would like to thank each and every one of my students who are helping us in the process of disseminating information through this Legal Breeze channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe this channel, and please indicate us whether you like this program, and if yes, you can also share your comments in the comments box. Thank you all. God bless you. Jai Hind.